Hello. Hello, my dear friend.
Hello.
How are things? How are you?
I feel very good.
Mhm.
Like I had a unique opportunity today to improve my skills in English speaking and in every other lesson in school for 5 hours. It was
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, Koля, I'm very glad that you have this unique opportunity
Yeah.
to improve your skills. So today we are going to learn some English idioms. Mhm.
Okay.
And these idioms will be connected with natural features. But before we start, I would like to ask you, why do we need idioms?
Good question.
Yeah. We don't need them.
Maybe, yeah, I don't need them, but everybody needs them to maybe say something with another words,
Mhm.
not to say the same for several times.
Uh-huh.
Maybe this.
Maybe to enrich your vocabulary, right? To speak
Maybe.
more beautifully. Yes, to enrich.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to learn the idioms connected with nature. And at first, I would like to ask you, let's switch on the demonstration. And I would like to ask you first, what natural features you can name.
Natural features.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rivers, lakes,
Mm-hmm.
mountains. I don't know. Cliffs,
River, lake,
oceans.
mountain. Mm-hmm. Connected with water.
With water.
Mountain, no, it's land. Yeah, what is connected with
Connected with
water?
water.
River, lake.
For example, ocean,
Mm-hmm.
sea, of
Sea,
course, waterfalls,
waterfall. Mm-hmm.
stream.
Yeah, stream, very good.
Maybe. I don't know. I think that's all that
That's
I
all. That's
remember.
well, and land.
Land, mountains, fields, field, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Forests,
Forests, yes, why not? Forest.
uh, deserts.
Desert, excellent. Mm-hmm. Well, that's enough. Now let's go further. Let's go further and divide these natural features into two groups. Let's see what is connected with water and what is connected with land.
With water. Waterfalls, of course.
Waterfall.
Stream.
Mm-hmm.
Peninsula, maybe. It depends.
Peninsula.
It's connected with water and with land, actually.
Yeah, but it's not water. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not water.
And
Maybe
one point.
Gulf.
Gulf. Yes, for example, the Gulf of Finland. Yeah, and all the rest are connected with land. Can you read them, please?
Valley, cliff, desert, rainforest, coast, shore, crater, plain, mountain range, canyon, reef, cape, peninsula.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain what is a cliff?
Cliff, it's part of the mountain which is not wide but high.
It's very high, it's very steep.
Yeah, it's very high.
Rocky.
Yeah, steep.
What is a rainforest? Rainforest.
A rainforest, it's actually it's jungle.
Jungle, yeah, you can say that it's a jungle. Okay. And what is a canyon? Canyon?
Canyon, it's part of land which is I don't know, it's like a crack in the ground.
Can you say that it's a large valley? Yeah, valley.
Yeah, it's a large valley.
With steep slopes, and at the bottom you can usually you can find the flowing
It's a
river.
lake, actually, there.
Yeah, usually there is a lake or there is a river there. Stream.
River
Or stream. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember any idioms with these words? As far as we are learning, we are going to learn idioms.
I think with these words, no, I don't know.
With these words, no, but maybe you remember any idioms. Do you remember any idioms connected with nature?
With nature?
With nature, yeah. For example, with the moon.
With what?
With the moon.
With the moon.
With clouds, with...
Cloud. If cloud is the nature, then on the cloud 9, for example.
On cloud 9, yeah. On cloud 9. Wait, on cloud 9. What does it mean on cloud? To be on cloud 9?
It's as in Russian.
But in Russian we say
to be. We say on the 7th sky, but it's a bit to be very happy.
Yes, it's to be very happy, or to be over the moon. Yes, to be over the moon.
Yeah,
it's also it's also to, it means to be very happy. And what about with the word track? Do you remember any idioms with the word track? Road?
Off the beaten track, maybe.
Off the beaten track.
You mean, of course.
Track.
How could I forget?
Yes, off the beaten track. Do you like to go somewhere off the beaten track, or do you?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
What
but I don't go off the beaten track very often, but I like it.
To the side, to the places which are not so popular among tourists. Yes, to go to off the beaten track. It means this. Do you know any of these idioms? Look through them and say if you know, and explain what they mean if you know them.
Over the hill.
To be over the hill. What is it?
Not the best part of life. For example.
So you go up the hill and then you go down the hill. Let's imagine that the hill is somebody's life. Yeah, this somebody goes up and goes down. So to be over the hill, it means that you have already passed the top of the hill. So getting older, getting old, I would say. Well, anything else?
The tip of the iceberg. It's as in Russian.
Do we use this idiom in positive situations, in some or in something negative?
Usually, I think more in something negative, but it can be also used in a positive way.
Yes, for example, there were so many problems, and the tip of the iceberg was this. Anything else out of this world? Out of this world? Do you know this?
Out of this world? No.
No, out of the woods. Out of the woods. Imagine that you got lost in the woods, and finally you find the way out.
It means finally.
It means finally get out of
something, of problems, maybe.
Of problems, of troubles, of difficulties. Yes, that's right. Let's go on. Can you explain? We will need these words because they will be in our idioms. They were in our idioms actually. Up the creek, over the hill. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the pictures and let's translate. Yeah, let's translate them. Hill.
Hill. It's home.
Home, возвышенность. It's clear. Molehill. Is it clear?
Molehill? No, I don't think so. Is it
Mole,
a very
mole.
little hill?
Mole, it's an animal which
Ah,
lives under the ground, and it goes up sometimes. Mole, крот.
yeah.
Крот. And landslide, you see it.
Landslide, yeah, it's opposite.
Обвал, да, and creek.
Creek, it's this river, stream.
Stream.
Something.
Yes, it's a stream. Let's go on. Let's read the story, and we should try to guess the meaning of these idioms, and we will try to use them.
Okay.
So read with beautiful pronunciation, with your intonation, as usual, as you usually do.
Yeah. Nothing much ever happens in our town, but once in a blue moon, everyone gets excited about something. The town picnic in the middle of the summer is the big event of the year. People come to it from all over, but basically Bobtown. Bobtown is a quite sleepy old town. Some people say that it's going downhill. 1 second. I'll put it a little bit. Yeah, it's true that many citizens have moved away. There are empty houses and real estate is dirt cheap. But the people who stayed have kept the spirit. Yes, Bobtown is a simple place for simple people. People here are down to earth. They are not afraid to say what they think. They don't make a mountain out of the molehill. If the problem comes up, they solve it and don't waste time thinking about how bad the situation is. Every election, the same mayor wins by a landslide. She gets all 80 votes.
Is it clear, more or less, the text? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less clear.
If something happens once in a blue moon, does it happen often?
No, the opposite meaning.
Opposite. It happens rarely. Yeah?
Yeah, rarely.
Rarely, seldom.
Very seldom.
Коля, name something, please, that you do once in a blue moon. Do you do anything once in a blue moon?
Once in a blue moon? I don't go to school once in a blue moon.
Why do you do it?
Why don't you do it?
Because I don't want. I don't want.
Yeah.
Well, if something is going downhill, is it improving?
No, it's not improving.
Is it getting worse and worse?
It's getting worse and worse, yeah.
Can you give an example of something that you know that is going downhill?
Downhill.
For example, the economy of that country, we won't say which country, the economy of that country has been going downhill for quite
My marks
some time.
don't go downhill.
Your marks.
Yeah, my
grades
marks.
at school. Well, okay. If you make a mountain out of a molehill, what do you do? What do you do?
I think you are exaggerating. Maybe it's mean this.
Exactly. You are exaggerating, yeah. And find the idiom which means very inexpensive.
Inexpensive. Dirt cheap, I think.
Dirt cheap. Have you ever bought anything that was dirt cheap?
I don't know. Maybe. I can't remember such things. Maybe.
For example, as far as you play musical instruments, yeah? You have your own band.
Yeah, I have.
Your own land.
Everything is very expensive. Everything is gold cheap.
Well,
Not dirt.
gold cheap. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
dirt and dirt cheap.
Dirt
Maybe
cheap.
you bought something. I don't
Maybe.
know. Your mom bought
Clothes.
clothes.
Maybe. Sometimes I buy dirt cheap clothes.
Clothes which are dirt cheap. Well,
Yeah.
can you find an idiom which means to get almost all of the votes? Get almost all of the votes.
Wins by a landslide.
Yeah, that's right. And an idiom which means honest and direct, sensible and practical.
Down to earth.
Down to earth. Yes, to be a down to earth person, it means to be a very practical person. Do you know any people who are down to earth?
I don't know.
Materially minded, reasonable. Are you a down to earth person or are you a romantic
I hope
person?
so. I hope so.
You hope so. Well,
Yeah.
well, okay. So find the meaning of these idioms, please. On the left, you have the idioms, and on the right, their meanings.
So, once in a blue moon. It means almost never, very seldom. To go downhill. To get worse, maybe. Dirt cheap. Very inexpensive.
That's right.
Down to earth. Honest, sensible, and practical. Make a mountain out of a molehill. To make a big problem out of a small problem. To win by a landslide. To get almost all of the votes.
Doesn't this idiom remind you of anything? To win by a landslide of anything in the political situation of one country? Well, okay, let's go on.
No.
Try to guess what each idiom means in these sentences. You should read the sentences and try to guess what it means. What these idioms mean.
The ice cream at the store is out of this world. I walk a mile to buy some.
Out of this world. Is it delicious or is it?
Yeah, it's delicious. I think it means delicious.
Maybe delicious.
Very tasty.
Or dirt cheap? No. Well, let's go on.
It depends on the person who says this.
Unusual, extraordinary. Yeah. I'd walk a mile to buy some. Continue.
I used to be able to run 5 miles a day without any problem. Now I have trouble running just 2 miles. I must be getting over the hill. I think here maybe it means to get old.
Yes, to get older or old. Yeah, over the hill. That's all. Life is going to its end. Okay.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh my God. He was very ill, but he is getting better. He is out of the woods. He is getting better.
He's getting better. He's getting out of
the woods, out of this problem.
Oh, out of the problem. Yeah, out of trouble. So we can imagine that we got lost in the woods and we get finally get out of that. Peter?
Peter seems very unhappy. He says that he is having trouble at school, but I think that's the only tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. Have you ever had such a situation that you seemed very unhappy? And that was the tip of the iceberg, just the tip of the iceberg. The grades. I think not, because you are such a...
About grades, no.
About grades, no. Other things, either.
Maybe several times when something stupid came to my head.
That stupid
Maybe
thing
I
was
was.
just the tip of the iceberg of all stupid things that came. Well, let's go on 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So his car is in the repair shop again. Without it, he is up the creek because he can't get to work.
Up the creek.
I think it's something like it's impossible to.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Yeah,
He's in
in
a
trouble.
problem. So just the opposite of out of the woods. Yeah, I'm out of the woods.
Okay.
I'm up the creek. Up the creek, in trouble. So try to find the meanings of these idioms. We will learn 11 idioms finally during this lesson.
Out of this world, out of the woods, the tip of the iceberg, up the creek, over the hill, getting too old. Oh,
Yeah, you
it's
should
not
find
the
the
meaning.
Yeah. Kolya, aren't you hot? Are you comfortable there? Aren't you hot with this snake on your shoulders?
No, it's okay actually.
It's okay. Isn't it dangerous?
I hope he won't bite.
Well, I hope it's him because it's your pet.
So I can name him.
Yes, you can name him
It's okay.
him. It's Mr. Snake? Is it Mr. Snake? What is it? What is his name?
Yeah, he's Mr. Snake.
Mr. Snake. Okay.
He used to be Peter Parker, but now.
Aren't you up the creek there? Being having this snake on your shoulders, aren't you up the creek?
No.
Or
He
you
is
are
my
out
very good friend. He's my very good friend.
I see.
Friend of childhood. So
Okay.
I'm sure he won't betray me 100%.
I see. Is the snake young or is it over the hill?
I hope.
Okay.
I don't know how the snake, how much.
How old?
Years? How old? No, how long do the snake live? But no, he's not over the hill.
This snake is not.
Actually, he is almost the same, a little bit younger than me, maybe a few years younger than me. So,
good.
Yeah.
Good. So let's continue. Find the meaning of
He
these.
also wants to learn some English idioms.
I know, yeah, because he's there all the lesson.
Yeah.
So let's find.
Out of this world. Excellent. Amazing. Out of the woods. Out of the trouble or difficulties.
Okay.
Tip of the iceberg. Small part of a larger problem. Up the creek. In trouble.
Okay, and?
Over the hill. Getting too old.
Getting too old. Well, now you should answer yes or no to these questions. Very quick, okay?
Okay. He bought a second-hand car for almost nothing. Was the car dirt cheap? Of course.
Yes.
The deserts and the deserts.
The desserts, yes, the desserts. Double S, dessert.
At that restaurant are the best you've ever tasted. Are they out of this world? Yes, definitely. Max's legal problems as the result of the accident are still not over. He has to appear to court next week. Is he out of the woods? Definitely no.
Definitely not, absolutely not. He's there, he's inside the problem, okay?
You can count on Jan. Jan. She's honest and gives good advice. Is Jan a down-to-earth person? Yes, she is down-to-earth person.
She's down to earth, yeah. Practical. Mhm.
The soccer player is running more slowly and isn't as quick as he used to be. Is the player getting over the hill? Maybe.
A little bit.
A
You're
little
a
bit.
little bit over the hill. Football player.
Thank you.
A little bit over the hill. And 5 more.
We go to the theater only for some grand occasion. Do we go to the theater once in a blue moon? Yes.
Mhm.
Sally's tennis game is improving. Is her tennis game going downhill? No, it's going uphill.
Fortunately not.
The president won the election by getting 2% more of votes than the other candidate. Is the president win by a landslide? No.
No. No, look, he got just 2% more of the votes. Just 2%.
Yeah, it's just 2%, so it's not by a landslide.
Well,
I think.
for me it's yes, because 2% it's nothing. Almost all the votes were his.
2% more than the other one, so it's not like
Ah,
98 and
yes,
2.
yeah, of course. Kirill, sure. So you have found my mistake.
Kirill.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Why Kirill?
Yeah.
Why Kirill? Okay. So, Kirill, hello, if you're watching this.
Why? Did he find any
Because
mistake?
because you said Kirill.
Did I say? Oh my God.
You
Oh my
said
God.
Kirill.
Koля, sorry.
Yeah.
Koля, sorry.
Okay. It's nothing.
I make
It's
mistakes.
just the tip of the iceberg.
And the tip of the iceberg was when she
Yeah. You
gave 11.
confused me.
She gave 11 idioms to me to learn, and called me Kirill finally. Well, okay, 9.
So, I have a lot to do. My English homework is just one small thing. Is the English homework just the tip of the iceberg? Yes. Polly burned the chicken in the oven, but way she described it, we all thought her kitchen burned down. Does Polly make a mountain out of the molehill? I think yes.
Yes, she definitely, for sure, she makes a mountain out of a molehill. And these articles, they are very important. So you can't say, for example, make the mountain out of the molehill. No. If they say like this way, you should say this way. Yeah, going downhill, you don't say go uphill. Maybe it exists. I don't know. Maybe it exists going uphill. I mean, in a figurative way, sense. Well, choose 3 idioms. Choose 3 idioms out of all these 11 idioms, and you should make up a short conversation with each of them. So 3 conversations. Wait a second. Why Kirill? Why Kirill? Kirill is what's the matter?
Oh my god.
Koля.
Oh my god.
Koля, for example, read these conversations.
You break my heart.
Yeah,
You
Koля,
are breaking my heart right
no,
now.
no. Koля,
Okay.
forgive me, please. Forgive me, please. I don't know what's happening.
I come here only once in a blue moon. What do you think of the view from here? It's out of this world.
And the next one?
Did you get new headphones? Yeah, I bought them dirt cheap. How come? The store was going out of business.
Out of business. So, Koля. Let's make up
You're trying to remember what's my name?
short conversations with one of these idioms. But don't say anything to me using the phrase over the hill, please. Okay? Because we have already discussed it before.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've chosen. She said that she won by a landslide her elections on her job. But I think she's making a mountain out of a molehill, because I know what was going on there. It's not so easy to win these elections.
Good. 2 idioms. So she won by a landslide.
She said this, but it was not true.
And now the company is going downhill.
Yeah. Now the company is going. It's over the hill and it's going downhill.
It's down. Yeah, it's going down.
This problem was just the tip of the iceberg, but it was enough to make this company dirt cheap.
Yeah, because the company was up the creek and it couldn't.
Yeah, and it couldn't get out of the woods.
Get out of the woods, couldn't. Definitely. Well, and the last thing that you should do is to remember all the idioms that we have learned.
Oh my God, I'll try.
Do you need to go back to the idioms again?
No,
No.
I don't.
Try to remember. You have
I'll
got
try to remember. To win by a landslide.
To win by a landslide, okay.
To go downhill, I think it is.
Go downhill. Go downhill. This one is creek. This one is
out of the forest and
out of
in the creek.
Not forest, but out of the
rainforest. No.
No.
Woods.
Yes, out of the woods, out of trouble. And this creek?
In the creek. Up the creek.
Up the creek. Yeah, to be in trouble, to be up the creek. And 4 pictures more.
Out of the world. Out of this world.
Out of this world.
To make a mountain out of the molehill.
Yes, this one is a mole. Yeah, it's a mole.
Yeah.
Nice. If it's not in your garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tip of the iceberg.
Great.
And in the moon.
And no.
In the moon? No. Once in a blue moon.
Yes, once in a blue moon. Yeah, once in a blue moon. Very rarely. So now you know 11 new idioms. Коля, thank you very much. I will stop the demonstration. Finally. So, Коля, thank you very much for showing our class to other students. I hope that it was useful for you.
Yeah,
it
was definitely useful.
Yeah. Okay. So, see you. Yeah.
Yes.
We will stop our class here, but you stay there. Okay.
Okay.